Cambodia. So I have recently been given some feedback that you all enjoy watching my vlogs, which is really cool to hear, and makes me happy to know that people are back home watching them and enjoying them. And so although I think they're extremely awkward to make and it's a little strange to talk to the camera on your own, I figured I would keep them coming. So here is a vlog from Cambodia. I figured I would take you a bit through one of my days here. So I didn't exactly choose the most exciting day to show you because currently I am at home in our bedroom with these beautiful green walls all around me. And one of the parts of the world race that people don't hear about often is that we actually get sick. So the race is not all about adventure and playing with cute kids and doing ministry and exploring the city. Sometimes you are forced to rest and wake up with a stomach bug. So I am very lucky to have that today. I am hoping it's only about 2 o'clock, so I'm hoping that it will continue to pass through me and that I will be able to join my team for ministry this afternoon. But I figured in the meantime I would talk to my camera and kind of let you guys know how the month has been going so far. This month in Cambodia, ministry-wise, has been a little unique again. So if you remember, last month in Nepal, we didn't, as a team, actually have a ministry, so we came up with ministry as we went on our own, and that was really interesting, but also really neat to see how the Lord used us and led us and used us in different ways throughout the town. So this month we do have a ministry. We're partnering with a local pastor, but once again it's a bit unorganized. So we're a little bit on our own again, it feels like. We have from about 4 to 6 every single night, something that our pastor considers organized, but basically it's a time for us to come over and hang out with all of the kids that he fosters. So that's been a lot of fun, but it leaves our entire day open. So we've been spending our mornings similar to our time in Nepal, and just we've been waking up as a team, spending time in worship and asking the Lord where he wants us to go, and have been doing different things throughout the city. So one of my favorites so far has been one morning we decided to go to the Russian market. So the Russian market is like a giant, maybe flea market is what you would call it back in the States. There's just tons of vendors with different things they are selling, and it was an activity that we all wanted to do and that we normally would have done on our off days, but we decided as a team that it would be neat to see what it looks like to do a normal day activity but call it ministry. And so it was really neat. So we are shopping like you would do at a Russian market, and instead of it just being like a typical shopping experience, we turned it into ministry. And so we were super intentional as we approached vendors to pray for them as we were approaching them, and then instead of just like bargaining with them and buying something, we actually would try to get to know them. We'd ask them about their life and their business, and we just were really intentional with the people that we were meeting, and it was a really neat experience. As a team, our hope is to continue to do things like that this month and in the coming months, so that when we return to the States and we're doing normal day activities like going to Walmart for groceries, that we will have put into practice the idea of being intentional with everything we do. So as we're at Walmart, potentially praying over the person who we're going to ask where the cereal aisle is, and not obviously maybe praying out loud for them, but instead just like praying in our heads and actually giving them that extra smile and asking their name and saying thank you to them for helping us. So yeah, that's been one of the cool things we've done this month, and we'll be spending the rest of our mornings kind of doing stuff like that and coming up with ideas as we go. And then in the afternoons we get to play with all the kids, which is an absolute blast. So to wrap up this vlog, I just want to encourage you all to try to do the same thing that we are doing here, and that is to bring the Lord into your everyday activities. So the next time you go to the grocery store or the mall or wherever you might go to run an errand, I encourage you to just be intentional about praying for the people you pass by as you're walking around with your shopping cart. Pray for them and ask the Lord to reveal anything he might have to say to you as you ask them questions or pass by people. Give them an extra smile, maybe ask them their name so that they can feel known, and yeah, let me know how it goes if you want. I'd love to hear what it's like to be doing some of this back in the U.S. I totally believe that our God can do some incredible stuff back home when you're not out and abroad and a missionary. He can still use you in your everyday life, just as you go. So yeah, have a great day. Bye.